Very good afternoon. Dutch bike blogger on my way to work. Nice sunny day. Today's topic: movies, and especially Back to the Future 1, 2 and 3. Why this topic today? Well, tomorrow is the airing in Holland of Back to the Future 1, and I'm gonna see it. It's just on my own TV, but that's cool. The one or two people who are not familiar with the Back to the Future concept, boy, 18, 19 years old, has befriended an older doctor. Sounds creepy, but no, it's a scientist. The scientist has made a time travel machine from a DeLorean, a DMC-12. Well, what happens? Boy gets in time machine through all kinds of weird scenes, ends up in the past in 1955, and meets his own mother. His own mother falls in love with him. Great comedy, great action, and also a bully named Biff. Well, great movie in 1955, set in 1985, that's the current time. He also meets his own father. Turns out to be a little wimp, bullied by Biff. And at the end of the movie, one day return in 1985. And the future is changed to where his father is successful and his mother a nice modern woman, and also his brother and sister are way better off than in the original 1985. Well, then a few years later, Back to the Future Part 2 was revealed, where back in 85, where the last film ended, film ended there. Doc Brown, scientist, came back with his car. He went to the future and saw that the grandchildren of Marty and his girlfriend were having trouble, or getting in trouble. Damn. Bumpy. Well, they got in the DeLorean time machine and went in 2015. Marty and his girlfriend and Doc met their older selves in the future, and also their children. I said grandchildren first, but it's their children. Marty's child was in trouble. Well, they came in 2015. Well, you have to remember 1985. You have to interpret it what it would like in 2015. So you saw all kinds of gadgets and things, like a pizza dehydrator and some other stuff. Well, when they were in 2015, everything was going wrong, and somehow they had to go back to 1955 about a sports almanac that made Biff very rich. Then from 1955 they got back to 1985, but it was a different timeline. Future had changed. In 1955, old Biff gave young Biff the sports almanac with all the different scores from every game, football game, soccer, whatever. It made him a rich man, and in 1985, married to Lorraine. George McFly, the father of Marty, had died. It was a horrible future in 1985. So, again, they got back to 1955 to take away the sports almanac from young Biff Tannen. To get the future in order again. The film ends in 1955. At the end, the place where the DeLorean was stored on the future to build home of the McFlys, Marty McFly, of course, Lion Estates, and Doc Brown, the scientist, was in the DeLorean time machine and got struck by lightning. And he was delivered a letter there by a company, delivered telegrams, which waited 70 years or so. Marty opens the letter to find out that Doc Brown was gone to 1885. Back in the Wild West. And that's where movie 3 starts. Actually, movie 2 and 3 were filmed in the same time frame. Well, Marty got in with the help of 1955 Doc to 1885, sorry, with the DeLorean. In all kind of trouble, he finally met Doc Brown in 1885. Just before that, he found out Doc Brown was shot by a local Western criminal, Biff Tannen, relative to the earlier Biff Tannens in 1985 and 2015 and 1955. We have taken up the plan to go with the DeLorean back to the future with Doc with him. It didn't work. The DeLorean time machine was damaged. So what they did to speed up the DeLorean was put it on railway tracks with a steam train behind him, getting it up to 88 miles an hour. Well, that finally was successful. All kind of trouble, of course. And the DeLorean was back in 1985. Oh dear, that's not good. Not able to go there. No problem. Take a detour. A little bit longer. Because as I was talking, the DeLorean was on the railway tracks destroyed in 1995. No more trouble. And then at the end of the film, number 3, Doc Brown came with his love. He had met a woman in the West and his children with a modified flying steam train. And that was the end of the movie. Well, that's the description, a bit long, but okay. What I like about the movie is that it's time travel. Go back in time and go back or go in the future. Always nice. And I just like the actor Michael J. Fox. Great man, great comedian. Also played Michael P. Keaton in Family Ties. Actually, movie 1 was taped and filmed during Family Ties in the weekends and the evenings and the nights. Got about 4 hours of sleep a night during that period. Ditching the red light, going right. Well, I like him as an actor. I probably seen all his movies. Doc Hollywood is also one very nice movie with him. But okay, back to the future. There are so many plot holes. There's also a subculture of people visiting the filming locations. I'm a great fan of that. YouTube are many videos to find where they go back to where the film was made, all in Los Angeles and greater area, Pasadena. And there's also a subculture on YouTube and outside of there, which is debating the possibility of time travel and the plot holes. They also a lot of things in the movie that are called movie mistakes. Every movie has them, but I especially know about this. It's all on internet, you can look it up. Famous scene which a space alien, an alien named Darth Vader, well, 1955, they wouldn't have heard of Star Wars, but the scene actually was a little bit too long. It was cut on some parts, also visible on the YouTube, so has some continuing errors. I have to rate the films in the way I like them best. But movie 1 is on the first position, movie 2 on the second, and movie 3 on the third position. But I have to say movie 1 tops them all. It was new, it's a new concept, new idea. And 2 and 3, well, what twist of the story, twist of the timeline. Thank you. Well, let's hope it's going to be changed soon here, because it's not convenient like this. Not to say inconvenient. Well, it's a story about Back to the Future 1, 2 and 3. And I know I made some mistakes in this story. If you want a full story, just look up the movies. International Movie Database. It's called IMDb. India Mike Bravo Delta.com. Have a look for yourself. Well, I'm almost at the workplace. Please like and subscribe. And if you have comments, well, comment section below. I will read them and answer them. Thank you for watching. See you tonight.